Good morning. It's Tuesday. I'm meteorologist Tom Sorrells on the Florida Weather Authority. Today's big story, the tropics are cooking and the heat index is sizzling. The heat index numbers are going to blow your mind today. It is some kind of crazy hot in Central Florida. In Gainesville today, look at this hour by hour forecast. By noon today, 91. By 2 in the afternoon, 94. And by 3 o'clock in the afternoon in Gainesville, as far north as Gainesville, the temperature reading is 95. What does that mean to the students? That means hot gator time in Gainesville today. Heat index numbers are wild. And by wild, I mean way past 100, way past 101, way past 105. Look at these numbers today. 107 in Gainesville, 108 in Ocala. The Villages today, the real feel, the heat index number is going to be 107, 108 in Sanford, and as hot as 110 on the coast is going to be what it feels like with your body trying to stay cool this afternoon. Those numbers are very, very, very high and really unusual. Normally this time of year, the sea breezes kick in. You get those colliding sea breezes. Our heat index might be 98, might push 100, but man, when it does not rain, things get wicked hot in Central Florida, and that's where we are today. Even 108 should be the real field temp today in Melbourne. It's not raining. That's the bottom line. Last week was just crazy. We were inundated with rain after rain after rain. Rained all day. Raining all day. Starting like at 10 a.m. in spots. Not this week. Totally changed this pattern up. The shift in the patterns that meteorologist Amy Sweezy was talking about has happened. We've dried right out. Our rain chance today, 20, 30%. We're not going to be severe. We're not going to have any threatening weather to speak of. I really think we get through the day dry again, just like yesterday. And I really think most of you will just sizzle. So it's time to take care of yourself. Do be careful. All right. Big story. Since it's not going to rain and not going to storm here, you have to battle the heat. Stay hydrated, wear light clothing, try to work indoors, try not to be outdoors as much as you can. Big story is the tropics, because suddenly we've thrown that switch. It's August, and now the tropics are alive. They're not threatening, but they are alive. You're looking at this symbol right here, what we're looking at, that signature right there. That's the African wave train trying to get going. Trying to get that big push. One wave after another coming off the coast of Africa, rolling across the Atlantic. Do we have trouble? No, I really can't say it's trouble, but we do have something to look at. Not this system here. That's nothing. The other system here, that's nothing. That white X means they've given up on it. At the Hurricane Center, they're like, hey, I know you see that on the satellite. That has a 0% chance of developing. Big news is this one right here. That red X and that path to projected movement, the area of concern for the next 72 hours and beyond, that's the area where we think something is going to develop. A tropical depression will probably form right along that area coming in the next 3 days. Right now, it's not super impressive. It looks like, well, it looks like a bunch of nothing. That's what it looks like. All of this stuff's just some rain making a little lift, hopefully for the islands here. This one, though, moving into an area where it could develop. Should it develop in the next few days, this is the path I truly believe it's going to take. You hear us talk a lot about paths of projected movement, modeling, and what's going on. All of the models are in pretty good agreement now. For a while, it looked like the GFS was trying to do something different from the Euro, but they kind of caught up with each other, and now it's looking more and more likely that this storm will develop. Probably be like day 4, day 5. Could be named something. Could be a tropical depression. Could become a tropical storm. Crystal ball. If you hear me say it quick, it sounds like I'm saying crystal ball, like I'm reading a fortune. No, it's crystal ball. There are the ensembles. See that? That looks like a fish storm, doesn't it? Yeah, it does. Which means all good stuff for Central Florida, except, we'd love some more rain. We would. We'd love it to not be 107 real feel in the shade. We would not love a tropical system, or at least I would not love a tropical system. No one needs that. As the kids like to say, ain't nobody got time for that. No, sir, we do not. All right, dry air trying to mix in South Florida. You see a little swirl here of the dry air here through Texas. Middle Tennessee all the way around to South Carolina, and we're sitting here with no worries. Maybe some Saharan dust trying to make its way this way. And look down here where these waves are. Remember, I addressed that a couple of weeks ago. Saharan dust is big. It's huge. It's a big deal. It's an innovator. Shuts down. Does it shut it down? Because look, this thing is moisturizing. Make it so easy to come off the coast of Africa here and battle that dust. Battles it, moistens up the air, and the dust is no longer a problem if the system gets big and strong enough. Sea surface temperatures are kind of out of control too. Cooler in the North Atlantic, but you see the warm slot right here where those waves are going to be traveling. Caribbean is still just aglow with warmth. Here are your sea surface temperatures right now as of this morning. Still about 85 to 86 over here just south of the Tampa area around Fort Myers. 84 up here around the Gulf Coast and 84 off the East Coast, all the way from the islands to that buoy up there off the coast of Volusia and Brevard counties. So the ocean's hot. The land is hot. We're burning up. You need to spend this day being careful. And the 6 to 10 day temperature outlook, no rest for the wicked. The heat just keeps on coming. What do I mean by that? Well, take a look. Here is your 7-day forecast real quick on the Florida Weather Authority. Daytime high today in Orlando is 95. The real feel is about 107. Wednesday, tomorrow, same. Thursday, same. Friday, you get the idea. It's hot. Hot, hot, so hot all the way through the weekend. Rain chances don't really come back in full force until about Sunday or Monday of next week. Thank you for watching me. I'm Tom Sorrells on the Florida Weather Authority. We'll be back tomorrow morning. If anything breaks or starts to happen in a big way, we'll jump right back on here and have an update for you. In the meantime, stay cool and enjoy your Tuesday.